Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can configure your Eclipse IDE for creating web project. So guys, for creating web project, first of all, you have to install your server. So I have installed Tomcat server, and after that, I have installed Java EE in my Eclipse IDE. So I've created two separate video for it. I have given link in description box. You can watch that. And now guys, let me show you how you can configure your Eclipse IDE for adding your Tomcat server and how you will be creating web project in it. So guys, let's start. So first of all, I'm starting my Eclipse IDE. So here in search box, I'm simply typing Eclipse. So here my Eclipse IDE is started, and now it is asking me what guys, workspace. So I'm taking default workspace, whatever has been given, and I'm just clicking on this launch button. So now guys, after this, I have already installed Java EE. So here I'm changing my perspective. By default the perspective is Java E. I'm changing it to Java EE. Okay, so if I change it, I will be able to create web project, right? So change perspective to Java EE, and now here let's add the server to this Eclipse IDE. So for that, you need to just go to this window menu and go to this show view, and here you can see there is option servers. So select this option guys, and now you can see here it's showing me no servers are available. Okay, since I have not done setup, so just click on this link, and now here select the server type. You can search or you can just scroll down below, and here you can see Tomcat version 10.1 server. Just select it guys, and here it's showing me server name. If you want to change, you can change, otherwise you can just click on this next button. Okay, now here Apache Tomcat v10.1 is my name of server, and now I need to browse the installation location of my Tomcat server. So just click on this browse button guys, and wherever you have installed Tomcat server, just install it. By default it goes to C:program files, and then here you can see Apache Software Foundation. So just select this, and inside this you can see Tomcat 10.1. select this and click on continue button guys. This is very important. If you don't allow the permission, you won't be able to access Tomcat 10. So click on this continue button, and now here my Tomcat 10.1 is visible. I'll click on this select folder button, and now the location is been selected. And guys, under JRE you can select your JDK which is there. So I have JDK 21. I'm selecting that, and here I'm going to click on this finish button. So guys, here I'm going to click on this finish button. So guys, you can see here it's showing me Tomcat server at localhost. Previously it was showing no server, and it's showing me stopped. So I need to start the server. So for starting, you can click on this play button, or you can right click and select option start server. So guys, it is showing error because here in Tomcat admin port there is hyphen available. So just double click, you will get this page, and change the port. So I have changed it to 8081, and I'm changing HTTP port also. I'm making it 8082. Okay, so you can give other ports also, no problem. So now guys, you need to save this. So just click on this cross, it will ask you to save. And now guys, let's start again. So guys, you can see your server has been started. Here it's showing me server startup in 312 millisecond, right? And here also it has shown me started and synchronize. So server is started now. Now let's create a new project. So for creating new project, you have to just go to file menu, and here new project, and now select dynamic web project. Okay, so for web project we have option dynamic web project. Okay, so since I have already selected this Java EE, hence I'm getting this dynamic web project option. So select dynamic web project, and now guys, you need to provide certain details. So here provide your project name. So I'm just providing name first web, or you can provide whatever name you want. So here is my project name, and guys, in project location, whatever location you have selected at the beginning, that is workbench, it will select that. If you want to change, just uncheck this and take this. And target runtime, now here target runtime, whatever setup we have done of server, that has been selected. And dynamic web module version 6.0, and just click on next button. and click on next button guys. It's showing me context root, context directory, and here we have option generate web.xml deployment descriptor. Just check mark it and click on finish button guys. Okay, so now guys you can see here my first web application has been added. At left side you can see here we are getting various folders. Okay, so inside Java resources we have src main where we can add what solid file, and here under src we have web app. Here we can add JSP file. So let's quickly add JSP file to test whether it's working or not. So here I have just selected new JSP file and give name to your JSP file. So I'm just giving name to my JSP file as input.jsp, and now guys here I'm going to write a very simple line. So first of all I'm changing my title. So this is just a demo, you can write any code in JSP. So welcome is my title, and in H1 I'm simply typing a message, thanks for watching guys. Okay, so this is done. Now we will be running this project. So for that first of all what you do, you save your application, or if you run then also it gets saved automatically. So Control S or save all. Okay, and after that right click on your JSP file, select run as run on server. So it will be run on server, and this is my server. Select it and click on next button guys. Now you can see the configured. Okay, click on finish, and it is asking me restart the server. Yes, restart the server. And now guys here you can see I'm getting message, thanks for watching. My default browser is what Microsoft Edge, so I'm getting my output on Microsoft Edge. Here you can see localhost :8082, and then we have what my project name, and after that my file name. So that's all guys. I hope guys by following my video you are able to configure your Tomcat server in Eclipse IDE, and you are able to successfully create web project. So guys if really my video has helped you, then don't forget to hit on like button. And guys if you have any query you can put in comment box. Also you can comment from which city you are watching my video, so that I'll come to know which part of country you are. And guys if you want free PDF notes, interview questions related to computer science and IT, you can join my Telegram channel. I have given link of all my social media in description box. You can follow me on Instagram as well as on Telegram. So guys another thing, if you are new to my channel and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it guys. I need subscription. So guys thank you for watching my video till end. I'll see you in my next video guys. Till that, bye bye, take care and keep learning guys.